The evolution of the Internet is often described in stages, each marked by new technological paradigms and changes in how users interact with digital systems. Web 1, the earliest era, introduced static websites where information was passively consumed. Web 2 shifted the balance, allowing greater interactivity, collaboration, and social connectivity, and it birthed the platforms dominating our lives today. Think of social networks, streaming services, and collaborative apps. However, Web 2 also exposed critical flaws: centralized control, privacy erosion, data monopolies, and limited user ownership. Enter Web 3, a term used to describe the third phase of the web's evolution, integrating decentralization, user sovereignty, and token-based economics. But what, precisely, is Web 3? At its core, Web 3 harnesses blockchain technology, the same cryptographic backbone supporting Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, offering a web where users control their data and identities, interact directly, and participate in new financial systems. Imagine Alice, a freelance graphic designer seeking clients. On Web 2 platforms, she lists her services on a centralized marketplace, paying commissions, and trusting the platform to mediate transactions and protect her portfolio. Now, with Web 3, Alice uploads her designs to a decentralized platform governed by smart contracts, self-executing agreements encoded on the blockchain. Payments are made directly in crypto, and her proofs of ownership remain immutable and public. There's no middleman, her earnings are transparent, and her data cannot be arbitrarily censored. This decentralized architecture introduces several key concepts: individual ownership of digital assets, direct peer-to-peer interactions, and community-governed decision-making. Non-fungible tokens, NFTs, allow artists to monetize their digital works with unique authentication, while decentralized finance, DeFi, lets users lend, borrow, or trade with full transparency and autonomy. Decentralized autonomous organizations, DAOs, let communities make decisions together, casting votes recorded eternally on blockchains. Why does this matter? In the world of Web 2, the platforms that mediate communication and commerce are beholden to shareholders, government regulations, and sometimes opaque moderation policies. Data breaches, surveillance capitalism, and the loss of privacy have triggered calls for a user-empowered alternative. Web 3 offers solutions: users hold their private keys, own their data, and decide what to share. Value is exchanged transparently, with all transactions visible and verifiable by anyone on the network. A common misconception is that Web 3 is merely about cryptocurrency speculation. In truth, it is laying the groundwork for a trustless, more inclusive global economy. Farmers in remote regions can access microloans through DeFi without a bank account. Gamers own their in-game assets as NFTs and trade them freely. Musicians receive royalties directly via smart contracts, bypassing conventional intermediaries. Of course, Web 3 is not without challenges. Scalability, high transaction fees, energy consumption, and regulatory uncertainty are real hurdles. The user interfaces are often unfamiliar, which may alienate people comfortable with today's web. Critics contend that not all forms of centralization are harmful, and real-world adoption will take time. Yet, the promise remains potent: a new, open internet where control is redistributed from platform giants to individuals. Web 3 represents a shift not only in technology, but also in economic structure and societal values, a digital world built for cooperation, transparency, and empowerment. The secrets behind Web 3's impact lie in these new forms of user engagement and ownership. Practical examples abound: cross-border payments without intermediaries, digital identities managed by individuals, and community-driven fundraising for global causes. As platforms like GoCrypto today lead users to this financial frontier, understanding Web 3 is essential for navigating the changing landscape. In summary, Web3 matters because it challenges old paradigms, empowers users, and unlocks possibilities that yesterday's internet could not imagine.